So, you've probably played around with an AI, right? Asked it to write an email, maybe create a funny image. That's generative AI. It's a creator. But what if an AI could not only plan your entire vacation itinerary, but then go and book the flights, reserve the hotel, and drop it all into a calendar, all by itself? Well, that is the incredible leap we're talking about today. We're moving beyond AI that just creates stuff into a brand new world of AI that actually acts. These are AI agents, and trust me, they're about to change everything.
So how exactly do we get from a simple chatbot to a fully autonomous actor? Here's the plan for this explainer. First, we're going to define what this next step in AI really is. Then we'll pop the hood and look at the agent's toolkit to see how these things actually work. After that, we'll check out where these agents are already making waves in the real world. And finally, we'll look at the road ahead. What's the incredible promise, and what are the critical challenges we need to think about?
All right, let's dive right in with the fundamental shift that's happening. For the last couple of years, we've gotten really used to AI that just responds to us. We give it a prompt, it gives us something back. But now, we're heading into an era where AI can take a big, complex goal and just run with it, executing every step of the way. This is that huge evolution from passive creation to proactive action.
And this slide, well, it really nails the difference. On one side, you've got generative AI. We're calling it the creator. You give it a command, it gives you a finished product. It's amazing, but it's reactive. It waits for you. On the other side, you have agentic AI, the actor. You give this one a high-level goal, and it becomes proactive. It comes up with a plan, it makes decisions, and it takes action out in the world without you having to guide every single move.
Okay, let's make this totally concrete. Think about a marketing campaign. A generative AI can write you some fantastic ad copy. It can even design the pictures for you. But an agent executes. It doesn't just create the campaign pieces. It goes out and launches the whole thing on different platforms. It watches the live engagement data, and then it decides on its own, hey, let's shift the budget over here because this is working better. It's really the difference between having the blueprint for a house and actually having someone build the entire house for you.
So if an AI agent is an actor, what exactly allows it to take the stage? I mean, how does it actually do what it does? It's not magic, not at all. It's a specific set of tools and components all working together in a really powerful new way.
At its heart, an AI agent is basically a system built on three key parts that are always working in a loop. First up, you've got the large language model. That's the brain. It's what does all the reasoning and breaks a big goal down into smaller steps. Second, the agent has tools. You can think of these like its hands. These are things like the ability to search the web or connect to other software. And third, it has memory. This lets it learn from what it's done before so it can adapt and get better over time. And these three things are constantly working together in a cycle.
And that cycle is exactly what makes an agent so incredibly powerful. It runs on this simple but really effective loop. Think, act, observe. Let's walk through it. The agent thinks, okay, step one is to find the best flight prices. Then it acts by using its web search tool to look them up. Finally, it observes the results and sees, whoa, those prices are way too high. Based on that observation, it thinks again, my new plan is to try searching for a different day. It's this non-stop loop of reasoning, acting, and learning that lets it tackle complex problems and, crucially, fix its own mistakes until the goal is done.
Now this might all sound a bit like science fiction, right? But the thing is, these agentic systems, they are already here, and they're quietly transforming some major industries. Let's take a look at where they're in action right now.
Every single one of these shows an agent at work, making decisions in the real world, whether it's physical or digital. You've got robots in Amazon warehouses that are agents optimizing logistics. In the operating room, surgical systems are helping doctors with almost superhuman precision. Self-driving cars are literally agents on wheels, constantly observing the road and reacting. Heck, even millions of miles from Earth, NASA's Mars rovers are exploring another planet with very little real-time help from us. In every single case, the core idea is the same: autonomous action to achieve a goal.
And the impact? It's absolutely measurable. I mean, just take Amazon. By using these autonomous systems, these agents, in their warehouses, they've seen their operational efficiency jump by a staggering 30 to 40%. That's not just a small improvement, it's a complete transformation of how they do business.
Okay, but with this much power and this much autonomy comes a whole new set of really complex questions. The road ahead for AI agents is, well, it's paved with both incredible potential and some very, very significant challenges that we have to face head-on.
And these are some of the biggest hurdles out there.
How do we guarantee an agent goes after a goal without causing some kind of unintended harm? That's the alignment problem. And when an autonomous system makes a huge mistake, who's accountable? Is it the user? The developer? And how are we supposed to trust these agents when their decision-making process can be a total black box, way too complex for us to fully understand?
Think about this for a second, because there are no easy answers here. Is it the owner, who was technically in the driver's seat? Is it the car company that built it? The engineer who wrote that specific line of code? These aren't just technical puzzles. They are the critical, ethical, and legal frameworks we absolutely have to build before this technology becomes a normal part of our lives.
And this really gets us to what the future looks like. It's not a battle between the creators and the actors, between generative and agentic AI. No way. The real power gets unlocked when they work together. Imagine this. You use a generative AI as your creative brainstorming partner to come up with a dozen brilliant ideas. Then you just hand the best one over to an agentic AI and say, go, make this a reality. It's the ultimate combination of human-level creativity and machine-level execution.
When you put it all together, this is so much more than just a new tech feature. What we're seeing is a fundamental shift in our entire relationship with technology itself. For all of human history, our tools have been passive things that we command. But AI agents, they represent the start of something totally new, an active partner that we can collaborate with to achieve our goals. And that leaves us with the most important question of all. This is happening. So how will we choose to guide it?